Hey guys, Eddie here, coach of the Portland Pichus, and this is the second week of TPL playoffs. We're up against Angel, coach of the San Diego Chardizardites, who are infamously known for his Toxapex and his Drapion. Now, I hate to be a downer, but this game will most likely go to timer, and I need y'all to prepare for that. And it's not necessarily going to be my fault, and it's not necessarily going to be Angel's fault. It's 100% going to be the fault of the timer. And I say that because I've had multiple practice runs, and they all went to timer. So this game can really go either way, and it's just going to come down to who can put the most damage on one another in the span of 20 minutes. So please don't hate us if it comes down to timer. That being said, I don't think I've prepped as much as I have for a match before. Like, the amount of prep I put into this is kinda scary, like Anthony level scary. I just really want to win, and I really just want to prove myself to be a good player. I just really want to win. I also had like 3 different people help me, so thank you. I love you, and I hope I do you guys proud. But yeah, let's get into what may be the last Portland Pichus team preview of TPL Season 2. First up is Lot Bunny. I recently signed Lot Bunny from the free agency list, and I dropped Manectric for it. Reason being, Manectric just didn't really do much for me this week. You know, half of Angel's Pokemon can learn Earthquake, and Manetric's move pool isn't the greatest. Yeah, it would have came in handy against Toxapex, but with that Flygon flying around, it just wouldn't have worked out. So I saw Lot Bunny on the free agency list, and this Pokemon is like my favorite normal type Pokemon after Eevee, and I've always wanted to use it competitively, so now's my chance. The strategy behind this Lot Bunny set is to essentially just be my status spreader. I'm hoping to be able to, land a few Thunder Waves on some of his Pokemon. And I'm running the really fun Switcheroo Klutz set. So originally I had Flame Orb as my held item, but after some advice from a good friend, looks like Assault Vest might be the better option. So if I could somehow Switcheroo Toxapex or Corsola, they won't necessarily be a big threat anymore because Assault Vest stops them from using status moves. So that would be really, really neat. And if I could also put it on Grimmsnarl, that would prevent it from setting up screens or using Thunderwave himself. So that would be pretty nice. So yeah, Lot Bunny should be pretty fun to play with. I'm expecting a lot out of it, so hopefully it works. Triple Axle is just meant for Flygon. I have 0 attack investment, but I ran the calcs, and Triple Axle can still take out the Flygon. That's if it lands. And for my 4th move, I am running U-turn, just for momentum, but I'm not 100% confident with U-turn, so that might change last minute. But yeah, this is going to be Lot Bunny's first ever appearance in a TPL match, and it's going to be its first appearance in a playoffs match. So pretty stoked for her. Next up, we have my favorite little Meowstic. I don't know how much Meowstic is going to do in this match, if I'm being honest. I'm running, Psychic, Reflect, Yawn, and Rain Dance, and it is a Prankster Meowstic, which is probably a bad idea considering the fact that Angel has 2 Dark-type Pokemon on his team. But Meowstic is mainly there to, be a good defensive pivot if I need it to be, to set up Reflect, because I am expecting Angel's team to be very physically oriented. Yawn, if I could Yawn as a contingency in case I need to go up against a Dynamax Charizard or a Dynamax Flygon. and Rain Dance just, again, just as a contingency in case he decides to bring the solar powered Charizard. And it also allows me to pivot into Pancake, my Mantine, if needed, activating its Swift Swim. So that's my Meowstic set. I am running Colberberry in case like I get knocked off or something. Have Meowstic be a little more viable. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Meowstic's going to do this week. Hopefully he puts in some work. He usually does, but I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens. I have some other Meowstic sets that I'm considering, but for now this is the one that I will most likely bring with me. Next up, we have the villain of the season, or should I say the MVP of the season, Slurpuff, my pudding. I am 100% expecting Angel to bring Haze on Toxapex and or Corsola. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he brings Haze on 2 of his Pokemon. But if he does bring Haze, like, it's not the biggest problem. Slurpuff is going to be like a free knockoff pivot, and Dazzling Gleam and Thunderbolt still do a good chunk of damage, even if I do get hazed. And I am running Yawn, that way it just like forces him to switch if need be. But yeah, I'm expecting Slurpuff to put a decent amount of work this week. I am considering switching out Thunderbolt for Thunder because I really need that higher damage output, but I don't know if the loss in accuracy is worth it. I'm kind of scared of any move that doesn't have 100% accuracy, but we'll see. This is what I'm going with, and hopefully puts in work this week. Next up, we have my Pancake. Pancake is going to be another especially offensive Pokemon for me this week. I am running the Wakanberry, however you pronounce it, because I am expecting Angel to bring like Thunder Punch on his Charizard, or even like Thunder Fang on his Drapion. So that would allow me to at least, take at least one hit before dying. Hurricane is my main stab move. It does a lot of damage. Even on Toxapex, I think it's like a 3-hit KO, maybe a 4-hit KO, but if it gets confused, that's even better. Toxic is solely there in case he like pivots into Corsola, put it on a timer. But yeah, Mantine hopefully does me good this week. Swift Swim would be great under Rain, and if I can get Rain set up, that means Hurricane will not miss, and nothing is worse than like missing a really important move. Next up, we have Tres Leches, our Skarmory. Skarmory is going to be another defensive pivot for me. I am not running Stealth Rocks or Spikes at the moment. Again, that might change. I'm running Brave Bird, Roost, Defog, and Rock Tomb. Brave Bird is just there for stab damage. Roost for longevity. Defog because I know this man is probably going to bring Toxic Spikes, even though I'm praying that my Skuntank as my 8th Pokemon will deter him from even considering bringing Toxic Spikes. But knowing Angel, he's probably going to bring Toxic Spikes anyway, so I need to have some sort of answer for that, and that's Skarmory with Defog. For my 4th move, I'm kind of settling on Rock Tomb for the moment. Mostly for that Charizard, because I feel like if I bring out the Skarmory, he's going to want to pivot into Charizard, thinking that that's like a free switch in. And then I can just get him with Rock Tomb, which isn't enough to like take it out in one hit, but the speed drop should be nice and important. But yeah, that's my Skarmory. And lastly, is Dragapolt, which, by the way, Ryan thinks that I don't know how to use Dragapolt, so I really need to prove him wrong in this match. Dragapolt is like, I hate saying my win condition because I don't know, I just hate saying that it's my win condition because I hate having to like rely on a single Pokemon, but I feel like I'm gonna have to rely on Dragapolt a lot this week as like my main damage putter, if that makes sense. I am running choice specs Dragapolt because, again, I just need to be able to like make sure that when I do land a hit, it hits hard. I'm running Draco Meteor. Hex would be really great if I managed to like spread enough status around with Lot Bunny and or Meowstic. And then Thunderbolt just for super effective damage on his Charizard and Toxapex. And also U-Turn just for momentum building. Originally, I was running a much different Dragapolt set without the choice specs, but in practice, the amount of damage I was putting off just wasn't near enough to like for me to win in the span of 20 minutes. So choice specs it is. Hopefully that's the right decision, but we'll see. But yeah, that's my team. This is what could be my last team in TPL Season 2. This should be a pretty intense match. I know Angel is probably going to be bringing a few tricks up his sleeve, so I'm really excited to see what he comes up with. I think Angel was Coach of the Year, and he's definitely been my favorite new rookie of the season. I think he plays really great, even though he has some very annoying Pokemon. But yeah, hopefully I can pull it off and make it off to the Hoenn Championships. But yeah, hopefully it's a good match, and I hope you guys enjoyed this team preview.